John, walk me through October 4th, 1975. What happened that day for you?
I'm glad you told me the date because I didn't remember the date. Uh, was that on a Sunday? I'm thinking it was on a Sunday.
Either a Sunday
But
or
at
Saturday.
any rate, I was working at the airport at the General Aviation Facility, and an employee named Charlie Jackson came rushing into the office and said an airplane just went down on the other side of 23rd Street. So everybody that was there, there's 3 or 4 of us, jumped in the car to go see exactly what was going on. And it was a twin-engine Cessna had gone down in somebody's backyard, and it went down in a flat attitude, not nosediving into the ground. There was no fire, which told me there was no gas, and the airplane was full of wrestlers, Ric Flair being one of them. One of the passengers had been thrown out. His seating area was right next to a baggage door, and that door had popped open. He had fallen out, was laying on the ground right next to it. The airplane hit and didn't move 30, 40 feet from where it hit the ground. Ric Flair was in the right front seat, and everybody except the pilot was in a state of shock. The pilot was unconscious due to some severe head injuries. The rest of them were in shock, and you got to remember this is before the days of EMT, so we didn't know who was going to show up to try to help these people. But the last thing I wanted was for any of them to move from the position they were in at the time. Well, Ric Flair decided he wanted to get out. I'm standing on the wing right by the open passenger door, and I put my hands on his shoulders to try to keep him in his seat and keep him from moving. And I'm talking to him. I don't remember exactly what I said, but basically telling him just stay where he was until some rescue people got there. Well, 300 pounds of solid muscle and 200 pounds of fat, the muscle won over, and he didn't even fight. He just got up, got out of his seat, walked over and sat down with his back to a tree and stayed in that position until someone showed up to rescue him. And I don't remember if it was Sheriff's Department, Police Department, Fire Department, but like I said, that was before the days of EMT. And that was basically it. We disconnected the battery to remove any chance of sparks occurring. And other than that, once the rescue people got there, we left.